Good evening and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Jose Van Smith and I'm your host for the I See It Right Now television, LaPorte County broadcast, brought to you at Alco Television Studios in beautiful downtown Mission City, Indiana. Today we have a very distinguished guest, Mrs. Michelle Minix. I stand to be corrected. Mrs. Melissa Minix. Mrs. Minix is an extraordinary photographer, and she's also a true credit to our community. And we'll be bringing her on momentarily. But if you all will, at this moment, will y'all join us in a brief invocation in memory of all those families and loved ones who have lost a loved one during the mirage of senseless gun violence that besieged our nation. The families in New York, Buffalo, New York, the families, and Texas, and here recently, the families in Oklahoma. Amen. Today, again, the good news is that we have a special guest, a distinguished guest, Mrs. Melissa Minix. Mrs. Minix, welcome to the broadcast.
Hello.
You're on the air.
Oh, I am.
Bless your heart. Tell us about it.
I own Minix Photography. We just opened the first yesterday, and I do all kinds of pictures for weddings, newborns, headshots, anything that you can think of, we take pictures of.
Fabulous. Now, give us your full name, Mrs. Minix, if you will.
My full name is Melissa Minix.
And are you originally from Michigan City?
LaPorte.
LaPorte, super. One of our finest. We commend you, Mrs. Minix. But I understand you just opened a new photography studio here in Michigan City.
I did.
Tell us about it.
Well, like I said, we just opened yesterday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's still a work in progress. Just starting out, trying to get the feel of things.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for a bunch of new clients to come see me.
Fabulous. Where are you located?
We are on the corner of Franklin and Barker. Parker and Franklin, right across the street from Walgreens.
Yes, yeah. Super. Oh, I've noticed. Yeah, they have and you can't miss it. She's got that fabulous sign display up there above the panel. Mm-hmm. Is that some of your work, by the way?
It is. It is.
It caught my eye driving by. I almost had an accident. I'm like, wow. Well, what is this? Tell me, how long have you been a photographer?
Professionally, it would be my second year.
Bless you.
And I've been doing it as a hobby for many, many years. I really enjoy it.
Fabulous. Mm-hmm. Super. Is that running the family, or when did the photo gene come out?
You know what? I don't know. I found something that I love, and I really, really enjoy doing. And I was just taught that if you do something you love, money will follow.
Correct. Well, success will follow.
Success.
And that's the key. So do you? So you? I understand. So your studio is located on the. Will you give us that address again?
It's 1900 Franklin Street on the corner of Barker and Franklin.
Okay. Do you film on location?
Do I what?
Do you film? Do you go out on location and
Yes,
and
yes,
shoot?
absolutely.
Fantastic. Now again, you mentioned about I noticed on your window you've got a large array of things that you do. Share that with us again. What are some of those items?
We do graduation
Yes.
photos,
Okay.
weddings, engagements, divorces if you want, birthday parties,
Okay.
and boudoir, which is a kind of a lingerie, tasteful photos.
Superb. Bourgeois. That sounds French. Bless you. Let's talk a little bit about the group. What about the kids?
Children?
Yeah, don't forget the kids.
Oh, of course, yeah, children.
What do we do for kids?
Yeah, we do sports. I did Pop Warner last year.
Fabulous.
And I'm also trying to get into the school pictures as well.
Excellent. Well, we wish you the best going forward there.
Thank you.
Hopefully that won't be a problem.
No.
You know, hard work always produce great results. We do, you know, this is Right Now TV is your television studio. For those of you who just tuned in, you're watching I See It Right Now TV, LaPorte County. I See It. This year marks the 10th anniversary for I See It Right Now television, and we are actually in the process of conducting a fun festival for our kids this summer. These are just a sample of some of the T-shirts that we'll be giving out at the event. And we do promote and encourage our local businesses to support our, initiatives going forward that benefit our youth in our community. So again, stay tuned for more information on that. For those of you who don't have Comcast, or if you have Comcast, you can log in, watch us on channel 99 Mondays at 4 p.m., Thursdays at 6. Or if you don't, for those who don't happen to have Comcast, you can log into our YouTube video channel. Make sure you log into the video channel at www.icit-in.org. That's www.icit-in.org. And again, if you would like to volunteer your time or be a part of these events going forward, we'd be honored to have you. Again, I See It Right Now TV, LaPorte County, is celebrating our 10th anniversary. And our motto is, we encourage all to support, volunteer, donate, sponsor, or partner. And again, tune in to Right Now TV Mondays at 4, Thursdays at 6 for more information on that. And for those who just tuned in, again, we are honored to have as our special guest Melissa Minix.
You got it.
Miss Melissa, as an extraordinary photographer, tell us a little bit about some of your work that you've done in the past.
Well, I've done numerous weddings and
Super.
graduations recently.
Okay, yeah, that's going on right now.
Yes, it is. And I do a lot of landscape and animals photos.
Super.
I got a couple really good ones, Pine Lake and Lighthouse at Michigan City. I got a really good picture of that. Should be up. And we also do, my husband and I do a lot of charity work. So we
Excellent.
do, if you've seen them driving around on motorcycles dressed up like Santa and the Grinch. Have you seen those guys? They ride around on motorcycles.
Santa and the Grinch.
Santa and the Grinch.
Okay.
We do.
What's the name of the club?
They're not in a club. It's just Santa, the Grinch, and friends.
Oh,
and it's
that's
a group
great.
of the guys.
Fabulous.
They ride around on the motorcycles, and the kids just absolutely love it.
We gotta bring them on. In fact, we'd love for them to participate in some of our summer fun festival events for our children.
That would be great.
So we'll keep you in the loop on that, and you all, hopefully you can pass that information on.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm acquainted with a lot of the child care providers here in Michigan City.
Okay.
They have world-class facilities. Mm-hmm. If you in the event that you do film on location, I'm sure they would love to have you come out and do their events.
Oh, that would be great.
In fact, speaking of child care facilities, I'd like to give a shout out to Peekaboo. Peekaboo is having their graduation ceremonies today for the little ones, and they really go out. It's a world-class child care provider here in Michigan City on the corner of 8th and Ohio and 8th Street. Peekaboo. Stop by there. If for your child care needs, it's a fabulous facility, and they're into STEM for the kids. It's a very upscale, cosmopolitan environment for our youth. And I'm sure it would be the place you would like to go if you were a child. I remember, and in fact, when I go in there, I feel like a child. It takes you back, Mm-hmm. It brings back that love and feeling. So Peekaboo, stop by there on the corner of 8th and Spring. Today our special guest is Mrs. Melissa Minix. And Ms. Minix is a photographer.
I am.
In photography, what different mediums do you work with? Do you primarily shoot from a lens camera? Are you doing digital? Or?
Digital cameras. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm hoping to get a videographer soon, but I haven't gotten one yet.
And what is a videographer?
Someone that records.
For those of us who don't speak photography.
Someone that records the weddings or birthdays along with the pictures as well.
Okay. I may know a few candidates. Someone who can go on location.
That can go places.
There you go.
You have to be able to travel.
And you have to have an eye for it too.
Yes.
You've got to, that camera eye. That camera is the eye of Minota, they call it. I have an affinity for photography. I just haven't gotten to that level where you are, but I admire that in you. And again, anyway, we can be of service, or if you have some events going forward, or if you like to come on the air and share with us. In fact, if you know someone with talent who may want to come on and get them some next level exposure, please. In fact, at this moment, I'm going to officially deputize you. We are deputizing Melissa Minix as a talent scout for Right Now TV.
All right.
Can we get a 5 on that? All right. We're gonna be promoting you around the clock.
Okay.
All right. And anyway, we can be of service. Please don't hesitate to let us know.
Absolutely.
I was impressed yesterday at a prayer visual conducted at St. John for a prayer visual. A prayer for healing over the Uvalde, Texas, Buffalo, New York, and then just here recently the Ohio tragedy in the hospital, and the theme was unity, peace, healing, and tranquility. It was presented by Pastor Fine, who's the pastor there. And they had an extraordinary presentation. You would have loved to be there.
I'm sure.
All the luminaries were there. From the commissioners on up to, to the mayor and the chiefs, the Michigan City's finest, the judges. I was impressed. It was like a who's who. Oh. But no, we went there to pray, and that touched my heart to see the compassion that they have, and that we all hold dearly when it comes to Americans, to our people, to people. Here, and I see it, we're in the people business. So, I mean, if you've got a concern or an issue, or you have a talent, and you would like to get some next level exposure, please feel free to give me a call. My name is, again, I'm Jose Van Smith. I'm your host. My email address is Jose Van Smith. That's JOSEVANSMITH 47 @ yahoo.com. Or you can reach me, or you can call me at 219-336-3453. Today, again, we're honored to have Melissa Minix. Miss Minix, again, if you would give us. Do you have an email address or a website?
I have an email address.
What do we have on the YouTube? Anything? Any photos up there yet?
Not yet on YouTube.
Working on it.
I'm working on it.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, it's a work in progress.
Yes.
But when you put together, if you would, and we're impressed with your presentation. I would love to promote you any way we can throughout our resources. Again, Melissa Minix, for your photography needs, give us a phone number.
219-210-2097.
And what are your hours?
Anytime you call me, I'm available.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart. She's so modest. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
Going forward. Mrs. Minix, again, tell us.
I do everything. I do pictures. Any would want pictures of, I can do it for you. Pets, people, land, houses, headshots, newborns, children's, sports, graduations, anything that you can think of.
Don't forget the weddings.
Weddings.
And there's one other one you mentioned. The French word.
Bourgeois.
The bourgeois.
Bourgeois.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. That's classy.
I didn't put them up because I didn't want to break any rules. So.
Bless your heart. For prime viewer, I mean, that's a private viewer, private eyes. No, I'm just being facetious. Listen, we are honored that you came by. Again, Melissa, it's Minix Photography.
Minix Photography.
Right, and you're located where?
1900 Franklin Street, right on the corner of Barker and Franklin.
Give us that phone number again.
219-210-2097.
All right, and there you have it. Give them that number again. Minix Photography.
219-210-2097.
And ask for who?
Melissa, me, of course.
All right, you did it. Listen, we're gonna. We hope that you guys would continue to utilize our format. This is your format. Okay, we're an extension of Minix Photography. Don't ever forget it.
All right.
All right.
I like that.
Hey, and we like you all, and we wish you the best. Give your husband our regards. Tell him don't be shy.
I will tell
we're looking for on the encore presentation. All right, we'd like to see them.
I'll get them together.
And they're with the Grinch.
The Grinch and Santa.
Bring them all.
Yep.
Invite them all.
And we do, like I said, we do a lot of charity work. Last year we did free pictures for anybody that would donate dog food, cat food, any kind of thing for the small animal shelters here in LaPorte County.
Hey, just some, just for food for thought. If you happen to be available today, because when I leave here, I'm going by Peekaboo. They're having a graduation. You might want to stop by there.
Okay.
All right, I would like to introduce you to the director, Mrs. Antoinette. Antoinette has been directing. It's been in the child care quality business for 25 years. An honorable mention, and again, they're having their graduation for the little ones.
Aw.
You know, I mean, you gotta love it.
Yeah.
And also a carnival.
A carnival.
A carnival, so it'll be an extraordinary photo opportunity for you to come out and score some points.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we have to cover the tab, if you're able.
Sure.
It's on the corner, 8th and I just called it Ohio and 8th Street.
Ohio and 8th.
Peekaboo. And again, today we are honored to have our special guest, Mrs. Melissa Minix, from Minix Photography in Michigan City, Indiana. Hey, y'all give her your support going forward. And again, kudos to you and the Minix family. You know, I know some Minix. Got some good friends in that family. Yeah. Wonderful people. And you are one too. Again, give your husband our regards. Tell him the next time we don't be square. We want to be there.
Be there.
Is he a backup photographer, or do he?
No, he's my cheerleader.
Oh, and what is his name?
Gerald.
Bless his heart. Well, we got to get Gerald. We got, you know. Sometimes it just takes a little nudge and they bring him out. To bring out the talent that he's got. Are there any little Minixes?
We have 4 kids.
Okay, and what are their ages and their names?
I have a 15-year-old. His name's Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan.
Jordan.
All right.
Logan's 13.
Okay.
Cheyenne is 6.
Super.
And Christian is also 6.
Okay, so fantastic. And there you have it. And the Minix bunch.
The Minix bunch.
There you go. So are they in? What are they in school? Are they obviously in school?
Yep, they just last day today for Marquette High School.
Fantastic! Let's give a shout out to Marquette.
Yeah, Marquette's
Talk
wonderful.
about that. That's something to be proud of.
Yes, that's a wonderful, wonderful school, and also St. Paul is where my other little ones go, and that's an amazing school. The teachers there are amazing.
Where's St. Paul?
St. Paul is right down the street, 6th Street.
And Franklin?
And
oh yes, downtown.
Yeah.
Michigan City.
Yep, big church.
Yeah. I wasn't with me. I stand to be corrected. Wow, you are correct. St. Paul. Well, again, Mrs. Minix, you have our support. We're going to keep you in the loop.
Wonderful.
All right, and anybody that again, you're officially deputized as a Rightnowtv talent scout.
Talent scout.
Let me give you your credentials. Here you are.
All right.
Thank you for coming on the air.
Thank you for having me.
You know, any way we can, anytime. If anything, any breaking news develop, or if there's some events that you feel is noteworthy, weddings, what have you.
Awesome.
Okay? If you know someone with talent, feel free to send them this way. Give me a call.
Okay.
We'll connect the dots. Again, today we're honored to have as our special guest for our community education segment, Miss Melissa Minix. Y'all show her some love and give her a call at
219-210-2097.
And what are your hours?
Anytime you call me.
And where are you located?
At 1900 Franklin Street.
Right across from where?
Walgreens.
There you go. So it's right there. It's right in our neighborhood. In fact, I was awestruck when I saw your display. It's really classy.
Thank you.
Is that lakefront?
That is Pine Lake.
Wow. Wow. It's like almost like a sunset.
It was a really great shot to capture. It was beautiful in person.
And
it was really, really pretty to go out on the lake and see the nice sunset and calming effect that it has.
Yes. Yeah. You know, pictures and as pictures say 1,000 words.
Yes.
So one last item I wanted to run by, and so in doing weddings or graduations, do you put together a catalog or a complete package, or how's that done?
I can. A lot of people like the digital, sending the pictures
Format.
digitally,
Okay.
because they can print them and do however they want.
Yes.
Or I can put something together. I can put packages together. I can make albums. I can have it sent off to make really large photos, or canvas prints, things like that. So there's a lot of different options now that there didn't used to be.
Okay, all right, and give a shout out to the gang again. Roll call.
Oh, my husband, Gerald, I love you.
All right.
And my kids, Jordan, Logan, Cheyenne, and Christian, I love you so much.
Oh, and we love y'all too. God bless you, and we wish you the best, Miss Melissa Minix.
You got it.
And Minix Photography of Mission City, Indiana. Y'all give her a call at
219-210-2097.
and for all your photography needs, weddings, anniversaries.
Divorces.
Oh my goodness. How about passports?
I can't do passports.
You can't?
Nope.
Is there a photograph required?
Yes, there is, but they're very, very particular.
Okay.
And you have to have certain light. You can't have makeup. You can't have glasses.
Oh,
There's a lot
wow.
of stuff that you can't have, so I just don't mess with that.
How about, are you getting into modeling, by the way?
Am I?
Or do you do model? Will you work with models?
I haven't worked with many yet. I'm hoping we're doing a car show this weekend here in Michigan City, actually, with some pinup girls. So I will be there at Brian's Auto.
Oh,
There on the
yeah.
boulevard.
Yeah. Okay, super. And that's, what time is that?
Saturday, I believe it starts at 10.
Okay. Well, look, again, if you get a chance, stop by Peekaboo. They're on 8th on the corner of 8th and Spring Street. I mean 8th and I stand to be corrected. 8th in Ohio. Again, we wish you the best. We want to thank our special guest for our first segment of our community. For the first half of our community education segment, Mrs. Melissa Minix. We wish you continued success going forward. And remember, we're just a thought away. Oh, and one last thing, Miss Minix. It sounds like Columbo, but one last thing.
My phone.
No. Again, if you would, log in, feel free to share our video.
Can I turn that off?
No, we're good. We get ready to end this segment.
Okay.
I love that music. It's very soothing. Michelle Minix. We want to thank her again as our special guest. Michelle Minix Photography of Michigan City, Indiana. And we wish you the best going forward. Y'all show her some love and give her a call at
219-210-2097.
And there we have it. You have our support going forward, and any way we can be of service, don't hesitate to give us a call. Thank you for your service. Oh, and, there is one last thing I do want to share with you too, Mrs. Minix. We are conducting our Youth Summer Festival, the I See It Kids 2022 Summer Fest. We would love for you to be the official photographer for that event.
Oh, really?
Our 10th anniversary. We're going to be doing a couple of different locations around town. I believe one of them. D. Charity Smith is our event coordinator, but I believe one of them will be at the skate park.
Okay.
And the other is I can't put my hand on it, but it's optional. But there will be a few events for our children this summer, presented by Rightnowtv6. we're celebrating our 10th anniversary in LaPorte County for the I See It Kids Summer Festival. And we would be honored to have Mrs. Melissa Minix to be the official photographer for I See It.
Thank you.
We want to thank you for coming on the air.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and again, we wish you the best going forward.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good evening, and welcome back to our second half of our community education segment of I See It Right Now TV, LaPorte County. Today, our second half presentation is Fly for Life. Fly for Life, benefiting childhood cancer. Fly for Life is an event hosted by Mrs. Karen Hannon, the event manager and executive director. The event will be conducted, it will be held August the 6th. August the 6th, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that's at Founders Square. And again, that's Fly for Life. And that would be at Founders Square in Portage, Indiana. So, yeah, to learn more about them, contact the L&L Foundation. And the L&L, for further information, you can call Mrs. Karen Hannon, and her number is 219-336-4771. That's the executive director of the L&L nonprofit foundation, 501c3. Supporting childhood cancer. So yeah, we urge you all to get involved and make a difference in your community and in the lives of others. There are a lot of benefits to you in participating. We are planning to have Mrs. Hannon to appear as a special guest on our broadcast. Mrs. Hannon is also the founder and CEO of L&L Foundation. And L&L Foundation is partnering with Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. Again, and they're sponsoring the Fly for Life event August the 6th from 11 to 6 p.m. at Founders Square Park, 3600 Founders Square in Portage, Indiana. So y'all mark that on your calendars. Benefiting childhood cancer. It's hosted by the L&L Foundation and the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. And also, don't forget the mascot, childhood cancer, or the motto, childhood cancer is rough. Again, that's Fly for Life, August the 6th, 2022. I would like to just share with you all a very dear and important message. You know, life is giving, caring, sharing, and love. Our love is the answer. All we need is love. The love makes the world go round. Our parents are angels, our guardian angels, and they've loved us from the conception. And we've got to get back to the basics, y'all. You know, you hear people say, I'm patriotic this and I'm all that. That's bus done road. You know, to be a real American is love and compassion. All right, and work and being able to it's pulling together. All right, that's what got us to who we are. We're the greatest superpower on earth. All right, but we've got a few zealots out here that there's always rotten apples in every barrel. All right, so you don't throw away the barrel, you just pluck those apples out. Okay, people make the world go round. Okay, and our guest on the first segment of our broadcast is an exemplary example of that. A true American success story. A person who's willing to roll up their sleeves and connect the dots. Mrs. Michelle Minix from Minix Photography. And other local businesses. Miss Antoinette over at Peekaboo. Mrs. Karen Hannon over at the L&L Foundation, supporting childhood cancer. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. I was at a prayer visual yesterday, attended by, oh my God, everyone, it seemed. The judges, our county commissioners, the big wigs. They are the big wigs. And not just the county commissioner. I saw the mayor there in attendance. I saw the doctors, the ministry, the clergy, full force and effect. And we were all there, it was a prayer visual, praying for healing over the Uvalde, Texas, Buffalo, New York, and now the catastrophe in Oklahoma. Where does the madness stop? It's time for us to align ourselves together and put an end to this, the hate. Hate is not the American way. Okay? You can't pretend you're one of us and you're hating. We expect that from them people over there that's trying to do us. You can't be, it's no straddling the fence in this world. You're either in or you're out. You're right or wrong. You have love or you hate. Okay? But you can't, they don't mix together. All right? Hate don't move nothing. It creates all kind of problems for the haters. All right? But it's like water on the duck's back to me. Because I don't have time if I don't give it any refuge. Okay, I love everybody. Okay, even people that's got problems with themselves. Okay, but it all starts up here. If you got a problem, there are solutions. There are people that you can. Your neighbor, you can always find a solution. Winners look for answers to problems. Losers look for problems to answers. Hey, look, talk about it. Talk to an adult, okay? Ask your neighbor, your pastor, one of your elders. But it begins with respect, okay? This is the first lesson we're taught in life. At home, when we run around in Pampers, okay? But Pampers falling off. All right, but it's respect, and children know that. All right, that other craziness, that's a learned. That's a learned emotion, and it doesn't produce desired effects. If you want to succeed in life, you got to try it. Try this, try that. But try something, and be willing to take chances, take a risk. All right? if you don't have a skill, avail yourself. You may have a neighbor who need a garage door painted. That's a start. Ask them, can you paint it? Okay? And follow leadership. All right? You can go on Google and learn how to for the process, put a drop cloth down so you don't make a mess. Mark off your borders, mask off your borders. Brush or roll. Okay? Once you get all that figured out, then you go to work. But you got to first be approachable. Okay? It's called presentation. All right? Your attitude determines your attitude in life. Okay? We all fall down, but you get up. You don't just waddle down there. All right? You want to experience a peak to peak, okay? You got to keep climbing. And yeah, you may get exhausted and sometimes bogged down. So you break, you pause, you regroup, and then you continue until you're up there. And then you're there. You'll know when you're there. Okay? There's plenty of room at the top. It's crowded, everything at the bottom. But you will not get anywhere in life hating. Okay? All that do is create a division. It runs people away. Okay? If you're hurting this one thing, you can see that, emotion in a person. But I got stung by bee. You're gonna show that. But then you're hating. Oh, you look like something out of a horror movie. And you don't want to walk around like that. You don't want to carry that weight around with you. Okay? People do it's choices we make. All right? Do the right thing in life. Start somewhere. I mean, we all begin with zero. Okay? If you want to get ahead in life, ask somebody. Okay, that's one way to start. It's seeking you find, asking you receive. I wish the best for all of us. We're United States Americans. It don't get better than us. Okay? This is the land of milk and honey. Land of free, home of the brave. All right? We're the genius, we're the scholars, we're the class. Okay? Get out the mustard and catch up. We are evolving into a global society. Okay? We can't stop that. All right? And things are moving at a more rapid pace now than ever before. Okay? Every day there's a new technology evolving or something new on the horizon. So we got to get with it. All right? Life don't wait for none of us. Okay? Opportunity knocks. But you have to open that door. I heard the founder of the photography company mention, hey, we need an audio people, There's always opportunity. If you've got them skills, give them a call. All right? But if you want to land a job, if you want to get to that next level, it starts with presentation. Okay? Take a minute to examine yourself. Go and look in a mirror and say, hey, do I look like I'm ready for this? Or do I need to get regroup? Well, if you get that, we can do better, a sensation, then do better. Take time to get it together. All right? There's always big brothers, big sisters. Okay? Even if you have to adopt one. All right? We call them mentors. Okay? I've had mentors. I've stood on the shoulders of giants. Okay? But the reason why I was able to stay up there and balance myself is because I allow myself to be disciplined. Okay, and move and go with the flow. You go with the flow. When they step, I step. Okay, but I'm observing every step along the way. I'm learning. I'm exposed to new things. That's called educational education. All right, education is exposure. Take your kids out to the park. Take them to the library. All right, read a book. But show them some love. Let them know, hey, God loves you and so do I. Okay? But and honor your mother and your father that your days belong on this earth. Because it don't get better than mom. Without mom, we wouldn't be here. Okay? Mothers have a special role, a special place in the order of creation. That's where your civil rights come from. I don't care who you are, because they have the final say. They do have the last word. I like it or not. And so when they choose to go through that 9 months of labor, to bear you in this world, that's love. And then they take time to clean your stinky diapers, powder you up, but clean you up, and then embrace you in their arms. That's love, and nourish you and protect you and provide for you and care for you. That's love, and there's always somebody there for you. Okay, God's people are loving people. All right, we don't hate. Okay, hate ain't what it's all about. That ain't the answer, y'all. Them guns and people running around arming themselves for what? Are you worried about aliens? If you're worried about aliens, they're already here. You dig? You don't want to go there. But what you can do is the next best thing, and that's the right thing. Okay, treat people like you want to be treated. All right. We don't always agree, but as adults we learn to agree to disagree. Okay. No two people are the same. It is healthy to be different. American is the cause what make us dynamic, what make it work, what make us so jazzy and classy and extraordinary and marvelous and fabulous is because of our diversity. All right, and our uniqueness and our style. All right. The whole world likes a winner. There's a winner in you, and you, and you. As winners, we're all winners. Every day you wake up and you breathe fresh breath of air, you're a winner. So be thankful for what you got. Take care of the little things. Scripture say, because you were faithful over the few things, I'll make you rule over many. There's always hope. All right, y'all? And to our young people, especially our young folks, we love you. And we'll go to hell and back for you. But you got to try to do the right thing, okay? But because you make it complicated for us. Yes, we have an obligation and a responsibility for what our children do, particularly when they're under our roof. Okay? Now, when they become accountable and mature and responsible for their actions, then that's the game changer. But under your roof, you've got to abide by Ma and Pa rules. You got to respect the house. Okay? And that means assuming chores and responsibilities, taking out the trash, your turn to wash dishes. Hey, so be it. Let's do it in love and go on and go to the next level. Go to the next phase. Okay, next. All right? But we all have responsibilities in life. And start out with little things. If no more than taking your dirty socks, the socks you wore, and put them in mama's in the dirty clothes basket over there. That's not too complicated. Okay? Those are little baby steps. But they get you there. All right? Hey, y'all, aim high. Aim high, shoot for the moon. There's an old saying I learned from my grandparents. Shoot, she say, shoot for the moon. If you land amongst the stars, you still on high ground. All right? Where there's a will, there's a way, y'all. That's what America's about. There's plenty, how much is enough? There's plenty of room at the top. Big ain't best. Best is best. All right? It ain't how big, how tall you are. All right? It's a commitment. All right? You want to make a difference in life, in your community? Or you just want to be a loser? I don't think nobody want to be a loser. Okay? But if you want to be a winner, you got to get in line yourself with the winners. In the winner circle. All right? You can't get there. And getting in the winner circle is a mindset. Okay? Because they have standards. Okay? In this world we live in. All right? But when you go to purchase your groceries or go buy a car, okay? Those are standards. They got the Rambler or the what you call it? Or Yugo or Rambler. They got the Cadillacs. Or they have the Lamborghinis, or the Maseratis, or the Rolls Royces, the Bentleys. Okay? But those are standards. Okay? If you want to get there, you're willing to put in the sweat equity and work for it, you can achieve that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But being successful connotes a commitment. Okay? You got to be willing to put in, do your part. Okay? It's called sweat equity. To start a business, that requires a commitment. You can do it if you just stick to it. God loves you all, and so do I. It don't get better than us. We are United States Americans. Land of the free, home of the brave. Again, I want to give a special shout out to our friends over at Lounge and Lax, the L&L Foundation, in support of childhood cancer. And also give a shout out announcing their the Fly for Life event coming up August the 6th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Founders Square Park, 6300 Founders Square in Portage, Indiana, benefiting childhood cancer. Look, y'all, the only things you get to keep in life are the things you give away. Things you hold on to, you lose. Things you give away, they keep coming back, back, and back, and back. Because God gives the increase. On that note, I want to share with you all, some facts. I see a 501c3, which is Indiana Corporate Industries Technology, Inc. developing, serving Northwest Indiana, rural, urban, suburbs, PUD community development projects for Hammond, Gary, Michigan City, and South Bend, Indiana. A division of I See It is I See It Right Now TV, LaPorte County, on Comcast, brought to you from Alco Television Studios in beautiful downtown Michigan City. Channel 99, Mondays at 4 p.m. and Thursdays at 6 p.m. If you don't happen to have a Comcast, you can log into our YouTube video channel at icit-in.org. That's icit-in.org. The I See It 501c3 International Foundation, Inc. is also community developers of exquisite, world-class, cosmopolitan lifestyle, third, fourth, and fifth generation. Rush, which is rural, urban, and suburban housing, multi-residential new construction projects, and secure PUD planned unit development campuses. To learn more about I See It and I See It Rush, log into our YouTube channel, or you can write us at I See It, P.O. Box 542, Michigan City, Indiana. That's I See It 501c3, P.O. Box 542, Michigan City, Indiana. To learn more, and address that to myself, support, volunteer, donate, sponsor, partner with I See It 501c3 for our I See It Right Now TV, LaPorte County 10th anniversary. I'd like to leave you all with this brief benediction. A reading from John 14, chapter 27, verse. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Red letter edition from the Holy Bible. John 14, verses 27. And may a blessing be added to a reading of the word for the edification of our souls. Hey, y'all, reach out and touch somebody in a loving way. All right, let's get it right. Let's connect. Let's continue to connect the dots. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with that first step. But you got to first start out with the right mindset. Hey, peace be unto all. And again, I want to thank our special guest, Ms. Melissa Minix from Minix Photography. That's Minix Photography, Michigan City, Indiana, for all your photo needs, weddings, events, benefits, all the good stuff. And also to Peekaboo, we want to give a shout out to LNX Foundation. And again, to all, if you have a talent, you want to come on the air and toot your horn, feel free to contact me. I'm approachable. You can ask anybody at Alco Studios, how do you get in touch with Brother Smith? Or you can write us at P.O. Box 542, Michigan City, Indiana. Again, my name is Jose Van Smith. I'm your host, and I wish you all the very, very best going forward. In any way I can be of service going forward in your life, please remember, a closed mouth can't get fed. You have not, because you ask not. So seek and you find, asking you receive. And again, and I am just a thought away. May God's blessings be bestowed upon you all, and may you all continue to be a blessing one to another. Remember, life is giving, caring, sharing, and love.